Today, right now in this part, I'm going to be installing our skylight, which is a mini Heki, which is 400 millimeters square. I'm going to double check to make sure this will fit exactly where we want it to go, which is over the bed, and it will help vent with a fan that's going to be in the front to cause an airflow. I should show you guys that this is going to keep the buggies out. Well, this will be on the inside, so we'll access it like this, and we'll be able to keep the buggies out with this nice screen. And then with this, it'll keep out any light, and it has like a nice reflectix on the back, so we can keep the heat out as well. So that's the inner part, and then this will go in, and what I'm making a frame for is essentially this outer part right here. So I was gonna I checked to see if this will fit, and I believe it will fit like perfectly between the two ribs on the top above the bed. So I'm super excited about that. I don't have any kind of tape measure that measures in centimeters at all, which is fine, except this is all in millimeters and centimeters, and I would have liked to be more exact. But basically I'm gonna take like a 1-inch piece of wood, and I'm gonna make a frame to go around this that measures to be 15.75 inches, which is 400 millimeters. So we'll do that, and yeah, we'll get going. Okay, so these are gonna be one, and then I'm gonna measure to what it would be for this to fit flush like that and in line with that one. So it'll be like that, which is gonna be larger than these ones because it's gonna account for this space. So these are my pieces that are 15.75 inches, and then like I said, I'd have to account for this space on both sides. So these pieces fit like this, flush like that. So I'm gonna probably do pocket screws. I was thinking just construction adhesive, but pocket screws would probably be better, so I'll do that. I got the sniffles, and then we'll see if it's too hot to get on the roof yet. So to be 100% honest, I don't know if the frame I'm making is even gonna be thick enough for the minimum, because I also have to cut these things down. We'll see. I'm gonna cut the hole, which is so like not what you do. You usually figure it out before the hole. But I'm gonna cut the hole and see how it goes, because I will finish this part tonight some way or another. Wish me luck. So this is here, so the metal shavings and the piece, if it falls through, will fall into the bag and not onto the bed or get into any other areas of the van. Mainly the bed is like the biggest concern. Time to hop on the roof. I thought it was recording that whole frickin' time. Well, I cut it with the jigsaw, and it was great. I gotta clean up the corners a little bit, and my paper bag worked. And then I'll probably keep this bag on just until I'm done spray painting these edges after I file them down a little bit. Just make sure there's no sharp edges, and we'll see. Well, actually I'll make sure it fits before anything. But I'll clean up the metal shavings probably first. I think here's some miniatures. Y'all, this is so not even the right size. It's not even funny. I'm an inch off on every side. Back to the drawing board. I'm just gonna trace it and do it again. I hope there is enough juice to record this, but after like, I don't know, 6 shaves, it's in, and I'm very happy with it. Okay, so last night I did not get to finish filming the insert of the skylight. So today I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to go to Home Depot, get some sealant stuff and some other stuff that I need because I ran out last night. And then I'm going to makeshift a frame to fit there a little better. And we'll probably get started on the roof fan as well. So now that I've already cut one hole, I feel like this is so easy and I'm excited. So we're gonna get going. It's about 7:40 today. And yeah. I just want to say I have the best experiences at Home Depot as like a woman. Men always trying to help me lift the wood into the van, taking my carts for me. They're just so kind. Like, thumbs up to Home Depot and the men who are not weird. There's an equal amount of weird men who just stare, but the ones that are nice, I appreciate you so much. But what the frick? I seriously thought they were gonna greet me, but instead, they're just weighing down. They're just weighing down to see me. And there's Bubba. In the sun. In the sun. Yeah. Alright, time to make some brekkie. Okay, we're gonna need tomatoes. The avocado's perfect. Onion, zucchini, veggies. Alright, so I met you on the roof. So, the skylight is officially in. And what I did was I put butyl tape all around. No, I didn't. I put butyl tape just here on these divots. That way it'd be all level. This is where I started to do that sealant, but I'm not a fan of it. So I have that Loctite marine adhesive and some dish soap with water to help it smooth out. And I'm just gonna pipe that along the edges here to get a better seal. And then I'll show you what's happening on the inside. So this frame that I also had to cut down those little pieces last night as well goes in here like so. And this is where I'm going to be drilling those screws through to hit that wood. So if you look over here, I have nothing to drill into. It will be quite a bit of gap before I even hit this, which I'm still thinking that use that 1/2 inch piece of ply and see if I can just make 2 strips that are skinny. That'll work much better. That way it has something to go into, and I'll construction adhesive that on there. Okay, just to fill you in, I don't even know what plan I told you last because they've changed so much. But basically, I just took a 1/2 inch of ply, construction adhesive onto that. Definitely not the way it's clamping down right now, drying. And definitely not the way I wanted to be going. But after I put the whole frame on up there and tried it out, it seemed to be running into some problems fitting all the way around this anyways. So with the way that I had to put it, it should be catching into this right here of that metal. So I hope that's okay because it's not going into the roof. I found the middle point of this area that's like risen, and I have my fan frame and my masking tape that I'll use to protect the metal and trace my outline with my pen and pencil. I'll then drill holes with the drill in the corners and then take my jigsaw with my thin metal blade and cut along it. And then once that hole's cut, it'll fall into the trash bag underneath. I'll use my metal file, shave off the edges, and then I'll need to get my spray paint. But by the time then, I can use my bag that I bring up here and to carry all this stuff down too. So here we go. I just honestly thought this was too funny not to. I have the vacuum up here, the Goal Zero down there, and I'm vacuum up the shavings. It is perfect. Okay, so after literally so long of just sitting here watching videos, whatever, I know they're not beautiful, but look at my pocket holes. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to screw them in to the wood like this. So we'll have a really strong seal for our frame. And guys, what a win. What a win. So I'm gonna do the rest of the other side and the other support that I need to do. And yeah, then we'll get that hole sealed up with our fan. So exciting. So I'm gonna construction adhesive like so and clamp it, and then we'll screw the holes in and we'll be good. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. So I was getting ready to screw this in and I realized that I must have grabbed one of the small screws for one of these, and I have four, I'm supposed to have 4 short screws. And Karen's staring at me. Just enough juice to tell you what I did. So I sealed it up on the edges and on the screws. I screwed in the 4 screws on the side, took the nice plastic wrap off. I'm gonna go check it from the inside. And I don't know if we'll put on the inside cover until we do our woodwork and everything, so we'll just keep that handy. And yeah, that's the freaking fan. The sun's still up and I got it done. I'm so proud of myself. You're so capable of anything that you put your mind to. Okay, I know I just skipped some steps, but I got too excited. Screws here. I didn't do anything with this because this might come down so we can get our full support right here. But I got excited and I want to put this on, so I hope I could take it off because I did install these metal clamps along the inside of this. It's called the inner frame because it's on the inside of the van. So I did do that, but check this out. Bug screen, blackout. That's sick. Yeah, so that wraps up. That wraps up the skylight and the freaking fan in 2 days. Wow. I thought it was gonna take me 2 days. So I'm like super happy and proud. Mwah. And that's a wrap. So products linked in the description. I'm not a pro, but you know, I'm a student of YouTube, and I hope that maybe you learned one thing from this video or you just enjoyed it, because it's all trial and error. Like, you can watch as many videos as you want, but until you're actually here with your freaking drill and all of these holes in the van and everything, like, that's when you learn. You have to adapt on the fly. So yes, I will see y'all later. I might have myself a nice little beer or a bowl, who knows, but I'm gonna definitely clean up after this because we need to make sure that the workspace is clean and organized. Peace. Tell someone you love them. I love you all for being here. All right, peace.